Hi, my name is BJ Butler, and today, right now, we're talking about your offer. This is the very first step in creating your business. This is what you are going to be selling to your clients. First, I'm going to introduce you to this triple Venn diagram of three things that you need to have all working together, working in concert, in order to get you what you want and also be able to help the clients and give them exactly what they need. So, we are starting with what you want to do. So I'm talking about your passion. The passion is why we're here. Why you clicked on this video. What this is what you want to do more of. And you're going to be building a business around that such that you get to do more of serving your clients. And of course, there's some amount of skills that you already have. It doesn't necessarily have to be going to school. In this day and age, we're talking about trainings, online trainings, definitely life experiences. This is information that you already have in your brain that you're going to use to deliver something of value to your clients. And speaking of value, this is the third part of this Venn diagram is the value that you are providing to your clients. And there's really two major parts of it. One is who do you help? You can think of it in terms of demographics, male, female, income range, where they live. The list can go on and on. And also, and especially, what problem do they get solved by working with you? So you are helping them with something. What is that thing that they're getting? And that thing has a value to it. So that's a third part of the triple Venn diagram. And what affects all three circles is how you're doing the help. So when are you doing the work? Do you want to do the work asynchronously, like they tell you something and then you get back to them with some information and so on? Is it live coaching, which is the most common, that you're on the phone on a Zoom call, you are providing advice, you're helping them work through their problem, and the reason why I'm bringing that up and how it relates to this triple Venn diagram is that how you do the work can determine if you are within the passion circle or you're outside the passion circle. So you're working to build a business in such that you're doing activities that you actually like. Also, how do you help? Is it recorded versus live? Again, if recorded just gives you makes you anxious about technology, then that will pull you outside of that passion circle. Maybe pull on some of your skills, and it just depends on what is providing the value for your client. And so another really big one here that affects all three of the circles is how much access to you do they get? So your client, if you handed out your cell phone number to all of your clients, you wrote it on an email and said, "Hey, you have a problem? Call me anytime of day, any day of the week. Give me a call. Here's my personal cell phone." They might be really happy. It might increase their value that they're receiving from you, but eventually, and even if it's something that you love doing, but eventually it's going to pull you outside of that passion circle. It could wear you down. So there's probably a happy middle ground there. Another really big one is how do you stay within your zone of genius? If you haven't heard this term, zone of genius is something that you're really good at and you enjoy. If you are the only person in the business, there's going to be some other activities that are outside of the things that you love to do and the reason why you got started in the first place. Common ways of staying in your zone of genius is to hire out the work that you don't want to do. You can also modify your offer such that you are just doing the work. You're doing more of the work that you love to do. Your offer sits in the middle of passion, skill, and value. And at the end of the day, it's going to describe the result that your client will get by working with you. So it's really important to be able to articulate the result, not necessarily the mechanics, not necessarily the how you are doing it. So it's very common and easy to fall into a trap of I'm going to give you 12 coaching sessions and it's this amount of money. That is way less compelling. It doesn't get people fired up. It's not going to get you fired up. We want to be able to sell them the result of what they're looking for, because that is ultimately, it's why people buy. It is why someone is reading your content in the first place, is because they have a pain point that they're experiencing, and they've heard from you. They've heard that you can help them with this pain point. So it is all about solving that problem, and that is the result that you are selling on your sales page, social media, and so on. Also, the way you articulate the result is that we're trying to use the language that they use. We are trying to meet your ideal client where they are, the way that they think, the way that they describe the problem, the way that they describe the challenge that they're facing. Is we want to use that same language. That is it's what's called meeting them where they are. And then from there, you can pull them along to where they need to be and where they will be when they're done working with you. Starting a coaching business and growing it is just such a beautiful thing, because I feel like it just very naturally fits into this triple Venn diagram of having a passion, which is, you were probably coaching before you were officially a coach. And just knowing that you were coaching, there was a passion behind that. There was something driving you. There's something about you that was pushing you in that direction, and is why you're here now and why you're building a business around that skill so that you get to do more of it. It's just so beautiful because you're also creating value for someone else. It's this perfect match between what you are supposed to be, what you feel like you're supposed to be doing in life, and creating value along the way. And if you are doing what you enjoy doing, if you are helping someone solve their problem, your natural skill at this is going to evolve. And when you get more skill, it makes it more fun to do, and you're creating more value for people. It is a self-fulfilling cycle that just keeps going on. And I'm so excited for you to keep going down this journey that you're on. So stay tuned for the next video.